Here's 5 ways that you can improve your life right now. Number 1, make sure you're always learning and growing. If you don't grow, you die. So one of the most important things that we can be doing is allocating time on a daily basis to be developing our mind, to be improving in a certain area. You can have the best intention in the world, but without the best knowledge, you're not going to get where you want to go. You can have the best intention in the world and keep running west looking for a sunrise. You're never going to find it. So practically, knowledge is powerful, but also the sheer process of learning, developing and growing is what we're put here to do. Is what the human brain was designed for. If we want to move towards this concept of mastery. Now I say concept of mastery because I'm not entirely sold on the idea of mastering anything. I think mastery is an asymptote. It's an unreachable ideal. It's something that we strive towards, but we never necessarily truly reach, which is fine. And if you go to say for example Malcolm Gladwell, who proposes the theory that you need 10,000 hours to become an expert in something, to master something, what I take from that, I mean, of course there's plenty of confounding variables that are going to change how many hours it takes you to become great at something, but what I take from that is you can't shortcut that learning. You can't go and learn a language in 30 minutes, you need a set amount of time, and the only way then you're going to achieve it is to do it consistently. So learning is not a one-off thing. It should be a consistent habit that you're working on every single day to help to build the brain, to form new neural pathways, to keep the brain healthy, because the brain is a bit like a muscle. If you don't use it, then you lose it. I don't care if you're learning recipes, I don't care if you're learning a language or something more practically applicable to your business. Ideally something that you enjoy, and something that you're feeling yourself progressing, because that's going to motivate you to keep your learning. But just purely the process of learning something is critically important if you want to be happy, if you want to have the best possible life. Number 2, and you would have heard me say this a few times before, that's right, I'm going to use the D word again, and don't be filthy, you know what I mean. The word I'm looking for is discipline. If you want to have a great life, the only way you're going to do that is through discipline. Now people move away and shy away from the word discipline. Oh God, that sounds boring, it sounds tedious, it sounds mundane. The reality is this, very simply, discipline creates freedom. And so when you are disciplined in what you're doing, you're disciplined with your health, you're disciplined with your financial approach, you're disciplined with your social activities, you're disciplined in all aspects of life, that will create freedom. To give an example of one of those, I say disciplined within your health. So if we're disciplined, it creates freedom. What do I mean? I mean, if we're disciplined in consistently training and overall eating a healthy diet, that means yes, you can have the occasional pizza, yes, you can have the occasional chocolate bar, just don't have pizza and chocolate every single day. But if you're disciplined in having a consistently healthy diet, that's going to create freedom in your health. Discipline in your fitness is going to create freedom in your health, because it means you're going to be able to use and move and utilize your body, this machine, this powerful machine that we've been given, to the best of your abilities. So hence why I say discipline creates freedom. Discipline within your work, making sure you're being effective, making sure you're being productive, making sure you're getting shit done, even on the days when you don't feel like it. I spoke a lot about discipline. I don't need to explain once again how discipline really is more important than motivation. But again, that's going to set you free financially. So yes, discipline in and of itself isn't exciting, but the product of discipline, the outcome of discipline, is mega exciting. So that's the second thing that I would recommend that we can get going with straight away in order to improve our life, is to cultivate the discipline within our life, our ability to be disciplined in any given area. Number 3 thing that you can implement right now to improve your life is take a quick look at your social circle. And what I mean is, have a look at the people that you're spending the most time with. So maybe reflect over the last week, the last month, who have I spent time with, and how did you feel in that time that you spent with them? Do you feel that you walked away with value? And by value, I mean, not just did you financially benefit from it, but did you feel better walking away from that person? Did they build you up? Did they support you? Did they help to move you towards your goals? Or are those people that you're spending time around being a little bit negative or a little bit unhelpful with your progress? So one thing that's really critically important to do is evaluate your social circle. And doing so, this one point alone could be the most powerful thing that you could do right now, is to truly make a decision. Who do I want to see more of? So, okay, this person's got great energy, this person leaves me feeling great, they feel great, we connect on a deeper level. I want to spend more time with that person, I want to allocate more time to that person. And conversely, who's draining me? Who's an emotional vampire? Who's chipping away with negative comments that are taken away from my overall quality of life, or maybe planting seeds of doubt in my mind and then watering them every time I meet back with that person? At some point, I think it's fair to say we got to be ruthless. We got to start making decisions on, and really firm decisions on who we're going to spend our time with, because we've only got a set allocation of time, and where you spend that time is going to have a direct impact on your mindset and how you are and the results that you produce in your life. So don't waste your time with the negative Nancy's. The number 4 thing that you can do to improve your life is to minimize distractions. We just live in a distraction-filled society where everybody's lost the ability to focus for an extended period of time. And so how would I do that? I would recommend spending time away from your smartphone. I would recommend spending time away from the pings and the dings and the dongs of modern society, away from your inbox, away from all of these means of communication that have actually somewhat made our life more difficult when they were supposed to make our life easier. The idea of trying to empty an inbox, it's an impossible task. So at some point we need to give ourselves the brain space and the head space to actually just have a free mind to think, to reflect, to plan, to relax. So just give yourself that space, give yourself that headspace. So certainly you should be controlling your devices anyway and not letting your devices control you. So setting up blocks on your devices so that they can't notify you within certain periods of time, so they can't send you notifications early in the morning or late at night. You shouldn't have that device in the bedroom, but you need time just away from your device entirely, going out for a walk in nature with no phone whatsoever. Now, if the idea of that scares the shit out of you, that's the reason you need to do it. If that scares you, the idea of leaving your phone somewhere for 8 hours, spending an entire day without the phone, then you, my friend, you need to do this more than anyone else who's watching it. So I strongly recommend at least once a week you have a distraction-free day, and during your normal days you set up distraction-free periods. Otherwise, you're going to scramble your brain's ability to create thought. You're going to create attention difficulties within yourself. You're going to obliterate your ability to focus on something for any given amount of time. And in the future, in the very, very near future, the people that are going to be the most powerful are going to be the ones that have the ability to focus on something for a given amount of time. Number five thing that you can do to improve your life. Brace yourself. This one's difficult. This one's tough. You might not want to do this, but you need to have some fucking fun. You need to have some fun. You need to go out. You need to put things in the diary. You need to schedule time to do enjoyable things. I recommend this nice simple exercise. Get a piece of paper, write down 10 things that you enjoy doing. If you struggle to find 10 things, then my friend, we have a problem. And this is where we need to focus our time. If you're really struggling, go online, get some ideas. But we need to make a list of things that you're gonna tick off and you're actually gonna diarize them. People schedule meetings, people schedule doctor's appointments, they schedule their business meetings and whatever else, but they don't schedule their own flipping fun. Schedule a picnic this weekend with your partner. Schedule a spin class if that's what you enjoy. Schedule a chess tournament if that's what you enjoy. But start scheduling some things into your diary that you're gonna look forward to. So I don't want them too far in advance. I don't want everything 3 months away, 9 months away. You should have something you're looking forward to every single week. A meal out. It doesn't have to be expensive either. It could be a walk in a certain area that you've never been before. And for me, I think when you're scheduling things, there needs to be a balance between variety and certainty. So sometimes scheduling things that you've done before, you know you're going to enjoy, but also balancing that with things you've never done before and you don't know what to expect. About 50-50. Okay, this week I'm going to go for a walk in a place I've never been before. Next week I'm going to go to this restaurant that I know I really enjoy. I think we need to balance the two of those things with one another, but the most important point that I'm making here is schedule your fun. Of course that's going to improve your life. Believe it or not, in this day and age, we have to say it, especially to you cool cats who watch this type of video, because we're all out here striving, wanting to achieve, wanting to be great, and sometimes forgetting to enjoy the journey, which is the most important part. The journey is this long, the destination is this long. So we better learn to enjoy this part. You learn to enjoy this part, you have cracked life. So, thank you very much. That's 5 ways that you can improve your life straight away. My name's Steve Doran. If you enjoy this content, please hit like and subscribe. It makes a massive difference to us as a channel. I would truly appreciate it. And I look forward to seeing and hearing your stories very soon. Let's make the rest of your life the best of your life. Thank you.